a new deal, all this stuff. They don't care about it. It's not important to them. That's what's not important right now. It's to keep it at 4 teams, and it should be 8. I like 8 because I feel like you could have an underdog. The 8 seed might pull an upset. I think 4. Yeah, I don't think it. I like a couple more teams. I like a couple more teams to show and see what can happen. But that's not happening anytime soon. And I was reading an article in the on the Ringer, about the whole thing with Vileva and all that, and their coach, and the training, and there were some interesting parts. The training regimen and the intervals administering it are at the root of the problem. In the book, the Rodchenkov affair, Grigory Rodchenkov, the former head of the Russian anti-doping laboratory turned whistleblower, wrote that the IOC's position on drug is backwards. He said the IOC's attitude was that doping is evil. Drugs could enhance an athlete's performance, but they damage the player's health. This was not actually true, he said. The athlete's exhausting training regimens harm them far more than most performance boosters, he wrote. Coach and athlete alike go in search of drugs that will help the athlete survive the training process. The real purpose of doping is not to build muscles, but rather to help the body recover from competition or survive the rigors of training. In other words, it was a trade-off. Athletes started doping when the potential harm of overtraining exceeded the potential harm of taking drugs. And they talked about, that's the thing, that the training regimen was so intense that they had to take something to keep going because, the body can only do so much. And that's what happens, you're trying to take the body to levels that... And I thought that was really interesting that they took it because they're trying to survive the training in order to get to the level where they can compete in the Olympics and in any sport for that matter. And he said some substances are banned not because they confer a performance or training advantage, but because they help to mask the presence of other banned substances and help an athlete avoid a positive test. Because that's the whole thing. You don't want to get the positive test. And in a way, doping as a whole could be seen as something akin to a masking agent, hiding the true cost of what an athlete's arduous regimens entail. But it only works if you don't know about the doping or choose to ignore it.